ultimately took the price to. It missed it. It did miss it, guys. It missed it by a huge 5 ticks at the lows. But it was in the zone. The big volume would have been a giveaway that the market was failing to go any lower. And the market gave you a nice good read with the big volumes coming in, guys, and that was it. Game was finished for the sell. And think about this, guys. This was a tweet. It's not the tweet that's important. It's not the fact that I've told you about this. What's important is that you recognize why I tweeted it. It's not what's tweeted, it's why it was tweeted. Why did I think it was worthwhile spending 10 seconds of my time sending out a tweet? Because at the London auction, there was a very significant amount of selling coming in. Now, whether you draw 73.40s or whether you draw the low price of the London auction, which is going to be 73.10s, it doesn't make any difference what it is you draw, so long as you recognize that this took place in the background, this sell took place in the background. That's why I tweeted it. And obviously when you trade back up into that area, you're now aware of where the low is, you know where the high is, you're now recognizing everything about this trade, you now have a target price in mind, 1765 to 1764s. You get to the target price, you see a sizable increase in volumes, you realize that gold is probably cheap on downticks at the moment because of what has been happening on bonds. So if you know that you're going to be interested, and the buyers are going to be interested in maybe buying some hedge exposure by buying some gold here, this is where you're going to get your cheap gold, right? Now, obviously, the euro had started to improve at that stage as well, Paul. So this is almost a no-brainer buy trade. It's not that it's a good buy trade. It's almost actually a no-brainer buy trade to take the market all the way back off the lows here at 65s. The only thing that was missing from this buy trade was a stop run. Because with the bonds bid and the euro bid, what the hell is the gold doing here? There's no reason for gold to be this price, guys, anymore. There's no reason whatsoever. Now, as I said, the only thing missing from this trade was a break of the stops down into maybe 1764s, 3s. That was all that was missing. But my goodness, it was a trade. Now, it's a pity I never tweeted it out because it would obviously have been a great reversal tweet for anybody to have paid any attention to. Of course it would have been. But I'm just, as I said, wishing I'd tweeted this one out. But anyway, here's the trade. What did we see at the top edge? We saw the big absorption prints. There's the ICE order, the first ICE order. And there's some buyers coming in right there. See that one there? 35 buyers coming in. What happens next? The price trades down. Look, 14, 15, 24. Some pretty meaty selling, getting absorbed. So even a buy stop order at 64.9, 65s. A buy stop order at 64.9, 65s. How many times have I told you to do that trade? Thousands, right? And what happened? The prices just went from 65s to 75s for $1,000 on the way back up. So $800 on the way down, $1,000 on the way back up. Divergence into the break of this big level that we talked about earlier. And what did you see at the top edge? A selling opportunity. Where did you see the selling opportunity? Well, when I started to see the price reversing off of some of that business. Do you see any signs of the price reversing off of some of this business? Well, yes. I started to see buyers here at 74s getting absorbed. And I saw plenty of selling that was still coming in at this stage. So I started to work sell orders here. And you've started to work sell orders off of 74 and you've got down to 72.5 for $150. $150. So when you think about trading, it's actually not that difficult, is it? A key level, a stop run, a top edge, a key level, stop run, which didn't quite make a stop run, but we saw the big absorptions, and then a reversal. Sell, buy, sell, Is it a sell for a level 1 sell? Of course it's not a level 1 sell. If I'm doing any level 1s, it's probably a buy trade, right? With bonds bullish and with the S&P bullish, this has got to be seen as a level 2 top edge. Got to be seen as a level 2. Any top edge is going to be a level 2 top edge, guys. It's never going to be a level 1. Level 1 doesn't happen until you take out an RGL. So this is level 1 buys coming in here. That's a level 2 buy at the bottom edge. Level 2 turns into level 1 when we take out maybe this supply that came in just here, or perhaps even this supply that came in just here. That becomes a level 1 gold trade right there, and all you should now be doing is buying this until you get divergence, and then it becomes a level 2. What's the trade at a level 2 level? Selling higher highs, buying down ticks, selling higher highs, buying down ticks. And we go back into that mode at this stage. It's not a level, there's got to be some people that could still consider this as a level 1 buy trade. Why are you considering it as a level 2? Because it's taken out a higher swing. The euro isn't bullish at this stage, but the bond is certainly a lot more bullish. So this isn't a brilliant level 2, but it's a good level 2. It's got enough in it that you can work top edge orders for the time being, because there are some macro aspects to selling into this. And that's all you can do is sell into the new highs. Where do you not want to sell? You don't want to sell into the lows. And you want to trade this. Now, what are you expecting this to look like? What's the scenario? The scenario is that you're now thinking is, that's more likely to be my kind of scenario there for this gold. Assuming the black line drops and the red line drops, they have not dropped yet. Do you know what I mean? They've not dropped yet. They are still rising. So selling into this is the worst of the two trades. What's the best of the two trades? We talked about to this Abraham yesterday. The best of the two trades is to be a buyer during this process and keep pressing until evidence becomes building that the level 2 is actually starting to work for you, and you're starting to see at least level 1s from your value lines. Make sense, guys? So there's the next sell, guys, right there. There was your next sell. All that absorption, all that selling coming in. That was your next sell there. And you were able to get a profit and a stop at break even without too much trouble.